Good day to each and everyone. This is Amarin Tanto Sorgal, your subject teacher for Applied Business Tools and Technologies with PMS with Lab. So allow me to discuss to you our lesson 1 entitled Information Technology in Hospitality Industry. Allow me to share the screen for this topic. So we also have subtopic here, the information technology and the internet and the World Wide Web. Here are the learning outcomes or objective of this topic. At the end of the lesson, the students are expected to identify the advantage of information technology in the hospitality industry, understand the issues and concern of information technology in the hospitality industry, and third, differentiate internet and World Wide Web. Information technology covers a broad spectrum of hardware and software solutions that enable organizations to gather, organize, and analyze data that helps them achieve their goals. It also details technology-based workflow process that expand the capacity of an organization to deliver services that generate revenue. So, as you all know, information technology is uh, very broad that it composed of hardware and software solutions. So this covers as well that most of the companies and organizations are using information technology for generating revenue. Okay, so I think as you all know, walay companies, organization that don't use computer. Most as of now are using computer. So companies in hospitality industry face a highly competitive environment in which differentiation and innovative customer experience are key elements in improving revenue. So example of which are building brand awareness, loyalty among customers. Leading hospitality properties are using technology products to differentiate themselves from their competition and thereby increase market share and improve revenue. So hospitality industry is also in the competitive environment. It is advantage for tourism and hospitality managers in general and marketing managers in particular to be aware of the recent changes in IT and their relationship with their customer service. As IT development becomes more sophisticated, industrial practitioners, educators, policymakers may find increasing difficulty in selecting, analyzing, and implementing and operating new IT systems in order to satisfy tourism demand and survive in the long term. There's no choice but to incorporate technology and enhance the interactivity with the marketplace. So that is how information technology is very important, mostly as of now, especially in tourism and hospitality industry. Because nowadays, we need to use information technology or the system itself in order to have a thorough and efficient and effective way to make our work efficient, convenient to everyone. So, the IT helps as well, especially in making or in reservation, um, night auditing, and so on and so forth. So, daghang kay siya gamit. So, mostly, if walay IT system ang hotel, there will be more hiring or more staff to working in your company. Advantages of technology in the hospitality industry. So number one, reduce operational costs. The use of information technology can replace the role of human in performing some routine tasks. Okay, so mo gid may pinaka ato ibutang sa una-una no nga one of which good is ma-reduce good ang operational costs um for us of the company for those who are using information technology, because one click can compute everything. One click can do something that physical human who's doing it, it could last for 1 day, 2 days, or 1 week. But for computer, they can do it just one click. Okay, maybe for 30 minutes or 1 hour only. Okay, then next is labor costs in the long run. So labor costs in the long run is one of the problem of hotels, especially if especially if they need more staff, and it will result to more staff to be to provide their salary. Okay, so that's why in the long run, if more information or IT system is being used in a certain establishment, labor costs will be not a problem anymore. Okay, computers can do night out the audit instead of hiring auditor. Just imagine, no? So computer, mo gyud na ha. Most of the night auditor are having a graveyard shift, and most auditor are accountant. So if, like for example, if not accountant, maybe a who does the audit mostly in the hotel, high salary na sila. So graveyard shift it could entail more higher salary. So if that computer or IT system can do the night auditing, it would be better. Okay, so may not need to employ for more labor. Okay, so muna siya. So that is why operational cost will be reduced. Next is reduce workload of staff. Some IT applications are also designated to reduce the staff workloads by assisting them in performing their job duties. So number one, CCTV monitor contains areas in one control room. So dako na hotel, monitor in one room only. So like for example, the hotel is so big. Okay, so one if you in one establishment, if there's no CCTV, guys, what will happen? They will hire 10 guards to do the roobing around the hotel. But if you will have a control room for a CCTV, okay, you will just have a one room with all the monitors. Then you can have 4 guards. So 4 guards will do the in that area. They will just communicate each other. Area 1 needs to be checked. Okay, I have the monitor here. I have I have seen something in the monitor that needs to be checked. Kindly check area 1. Okay, so you can do like that. So listen staff workload, efficient and effective. Then next is another way is using credit card, okay, for system validation and verify the card if it is legit. Okay, so why? They don't need a telephone operator to do the verification, but instead, we're using credit card, and with the use of the application being installed in the hotel, once the credit card is transact in their POS card or machine, um, the verification will be validated right for 10 seconds only. Okay, then with that, help increase revenue for efficient work and effective work. Next, increase efficiency. As customers always expect quick services to be provided by the service staff. Okay, so increase efficiency nga naman. If there is IT system in a certain hotel, like in the front office, guys, it is during the check-in is easy, convenient, and efficient. So they can track easily the reservation, they can assign room to that particular customer, and so on and so forth. And if there are charges, like for example, they eat in the restaurant, they do some activities, easy to be charged in their room because they have IT system. Next, increase revenue. IT application also facilitate new services to customers, new added features for the hotel. So if you have some features of application inside the hotel, and it adds more convenient and increased entertainment there will be additional entertainment for the guests, so it will have an increased revenue. Like for example, there is Wi-Fi inside the room, an additional what are other features inside the hotel? Key card, diba? Key card, easy for them to open the door. Then what else I have observed when I do my check-in? The shower, hot and cold shower. What else? Additional feature that I have observed. Mga digital use, like for example, they can view some of the activities in the hotel through flashing of screen, like inside the room. Then na mga studio activities, depende na sa type of room nga ilang gikuha. There are some IT systems that we applied in the room. So napay uban guys kanang kuan, there's no need to have a key, pero digital na sulti na nako to siya. Okay, so additional is interconnected telephone. They can do call outside the Philippines to the hotel, so they can do that. So I mentioned a while ago the Wi-Fi, okay, the digital key that they have using the card. Then if they get out from the room, the key card will be removed and there's no electricity inside as well. So that will help as well to minimize the use of electricity while the guest is outside. So the aircon will be turned off, the lights will be turned off. So reduce the consumption of electricity for the hotel. Okay. Next, access and share information. Computers and some hotel interfaces enable sharing of information among departments. Okay, so this will help as well when the communication inside the hotel is very important. So they can access, like for example, guys, they can access some of the data for the housekeeping, that they will direct the information to front office. So like for example, a room attendant, after he cleaned the room, he can do the change status of the room, that the room is ready for vacancy, ready for occupancy. Okay, so they can directly report it to the front office, or else they can do the telephone call that the room is ready for occupancy. And those transactions, guys, that they can do intercommunication with other departments as well, is part of information technology. So access and share information as well for the hotel and for the services. Next is room attendant can update the status through telephone or call from front office that the room is ready for sale. Okay, so next, achieve better planning and management. Customer information, including their preferences and consumptions records, are kept in customers' database. So hotel and restaurant management can fully utilize this valuable information to examine the characteristics of their target market. So like for examples, guys, um, for example, diba, once the hotel are collecting information from the guests during check-in. So in that manner, they can do the record keeping and for the of from the customer database. So that will be a valuable information for them to examine what are their target markets. So what are the type of guests that they have. Mostly, kung Koreans, they do something activities for Korean. If Filipino, they do something like that. So in their reservation and their forecast, so forecast means they know then they know already who are their clients or guests. So they will have a grouping. So unsay nationality ani nila and so on and so forth. So based on that, they can create activities for that. So like for example, guys, in the hotel that I have my job before, um if in their reservation there's a lot of Koreans, so they will have a function that can fit on what type of guest they have. Okay, aside from that, they will create activities for them. So we have another one. We have, like for example, they wanted to experience Hawaiian night, Brazilian night. So they do something like that in order for them to discover some culture. Okay, so sometimes Filipino dance for tonight, and it's a function inside the hotel, and the staff are the one who dance as well, who do the presentation. Okay, so the chef are preparing as well what type of guests, okay, based on the reservation, what type of guests that they will be preparing. Okay, so mag-prepare sila food fit for that particular event. Okay, so marketing activities can use the existing information for new innovation business venture. So issues concerned of information technology in the hospitality industry. So these are issues like number one, lack of knowledge of top management. So ngano naging nahimo man siyang problema because sometimes, guys, the top management don't want to adapt with the new technology. So they remain traditional. They remain what is now is mo lang. They don't want to adopt new change. Okay, or sometimes maybe they're old enough to adapt the change. Okay, so sometimes then most of them um, they did not value the information technology, the new ones, because it compels, number two, huge investment cost. Okay, so mahal mo gud ang IT system. Next is reduced resistance or reduced resistance to change for of the personnel. So sometimes the personnel as well don't want to have change because they already adapted to that particular system, and changing it to another one is difficult for them, or else maybe um, they think that the new system will have an effect of um, firing staff because they don't need this personnel anymore because the IT can work for this. Okay, so instead of human activity or human work, the IT system can do the work for that. So only, like for example, if the IT can do one staff can do everything, so one staff na lang ilang ipabilin instead of hiring 5 or more. So that is why some of the personnel are in resistance for change. Internet and World Wide Web. The internet is a massive network of networks, a networking infrastructure. It was conceptualized during 1969 by Advantage Research Projects Agency, or APRA. It connects millions of computers together globally, forming a network in which any computer, as long as they are both connected to internet. Okay, so like for example that as you can observe, I told you before that why is it that um the computer unit located in other parts of the world can connect with us. They can send email to us, they can upload photos in Facebook, di ba? Because we are interconnected through internet. Okay, so massive of networks. Okay, so it connects millions of computers together globally, and we are connected through internet. Okay, so let's differentiate. World Wide Web is simply web. Is much newer compared to internet and was initialized during 1990s. Let's change the let us change the sharing because I cannot sometimes we cannot see my face cannot be seen. Mhm. How is how to do this? Okay, so we cannot change it. So the World Wide Web is simply a web. Okay? So kabantay mo, HTTP, www dot, okay, World Wide Web na siya, www dot nbi.com.ph, www dot, okay, dot facebook.com. Okay, so it's a website. Okay, so www is such as immensely popular internet facility that for many users, it has become synonymous with the internet. The World Wide Web is a collection of web pages linked together with hypertext link. Okay, the web uses the hypertext transfer protocol, which is called the HTTP, okay, to transmit data. The web also utilizes browsers such as Internet Explorer, Firefox, Chrome to access web documents called web pages that are linked together via hyperlinks. So, nagets ninyo? So, the internet, we are connected with each other through the internet, but the web pages are, okay? So, they are used to connect with the internet. Okay, so alternately, the internet can be viewed as big bookstore, while the web can be viewed as collection of books on the bookstore. Okay, so the internet comprises together with the web is the collection of books on the store. Okay, so hope you understand it. So the web pages or the World Wide Web were interconnected with each other through internet. So here's some differences. Okay, so internet and World Wide Web. Estimate year of origin. Internet was discovered 1969 through the opening of network to commercial interest. World Wide Web started 1993. So I was born already. I'm 1988, so 1993 na ang World Wide Web. Name of the first version of the internet is APRANET. The name before is INSFNet for the World Wide Web. Internet comprises of network of computer coppers wires, fiber optic cables, and wireless networks. So, muna siya ang internet ha. So, as you can observe, there were wires, cables, and wireless networks for the internet. For the World Wide Web, it's a files, folders, and documents that stored in various computers. So these are documents, files, and folders. Next, governed by Internet Protocol. The internet is governed by Internet Protocol, but the World Wide Web is governed by Hypertext Transfer Protocol. Manang HTTP uh, dash na duha ka bar that you can see them before ang links. Okay, dependency. Internet, this is a base independent of the World Wide Web. So independent siya. Okay, but the World Wide Web depends on the internet to work. Okay, so it needs an internet to work. Nature. Internet is a hardware with physical cable, wire who provide the internet. But the World Wide Web is a software. So, access to mobile phones and any gadgets. So, mana siya. You can use the World Wide Web through gadgets. So, like for example, we have apps, Chrome, and so on and so forth. The Firefox. Okay, so those are the World Wide Web. Competitive advantage using the internet in hospitality industry. First one is service improvement concerning large choice of access to a website. So, muna kanindot no if we're using internet. So, large choice of access to a website. Then, faster in payment processing. Paspas kayo. Most of the malls and mga big malls, guys, they're using or fast na ilang payment processes because they use cards, credit cards, POS, even in Jollibee, dili na magsuwat for the order, they do the transaction through a point of sale, then that transaction as well will do the cashiering, and easy to know how much to do the change for the payment of the customer. And also, guys, during the closing during their closing time, it's easy for them to calculate everything. Then C, reduce delivery time for many products because it's easy for them to order online. They can track and trace whatever they order. Diba? It is all in the computer. So sometimes you can observe GNT, LBC, or else you the one who order. It's easy to do the track system. Next, faster and greater availability of support literature. So it's easy for you to search, diba? To search for support literature in the internet. Okay, so it's easy and more accurate. And sometimes the students are not going anywhere or not going to library anymore because they want the computer because it's easy for them to search. Okay, next is more detailed and particularized. So for internet, they provide more detailed. You just write one word, there's a lot of information that will show right away. Low costs of marketing, processing of booking and payments, automation of tasks, establishing or direct links between the producer and the consumer distribution. So low cost for marketing because, like for example, you can post in the internet whatever things that you have in your hotel or any establishment. Diba? Dali lang bread of posting, like the word of mouth is not really that much, but if you post it in the internet and you do the boosting kanang naa magbayad ka for posting, so dali ra ang information. Okay, process of booking and payments. The guest would not go to your hotel for the booking, but they can go to the internet and search for booking.com, for Agoda, Trivago, what else that we have? Traveloka. Okay, you can do the processing of booking. And also guys, for even airlines, you can go to the internet to search for their website for specific airlines. Okay? Then, automation of task. So, dali lang kayo, no? Okay? Then, establishing direct links between producer and consumer distribution. Okay? So, most likely, if you have internet, guys, easy to access with to the consumer, to the company as well. So, dali lang ordering. Differentiation from competition, like creating, presenting, and selling high quality and distinctive products is very easy. Okay? Then creating up-to-date enterprise image, dali lang sad. Information usage, including the following concepts. So, what concepts, be? These are the concepts that wala na. Muna to. So, muna ta sa competitive advantage for of the internet. Natin mga additional info for that. Di ba we have also si GCash and mobile banking. So, processing and booking payments as well. Then, another one is no need to post for make for tarpaulin, okay? But instead, do a internet Facebook posting, okay? Then, based on that, no transaction needed because you just do the layouting, okay? So it's more easy to share, easy to send to anyone around the globe, okay? Then, next is create an up-to-date enterprise image. So dali lang set ang up-to-date enterprise image. You can do a page, group, or web page, or a Facebook page for you to increase your up-to-date enterprise image. Then next is the potential disadvantage or threats for internal usage of in the hospitality industry. So, na may mga standardized legal procedures of doing business over internet na lang po, especially guys sa Facebook na mga rules and regulations. Okay, so mo na sometimes guys there are issues guys ng mga credit card phishing. Okay, the problem of inefficient accessibility to the website, unfavorable indexing the search engines. So na mga search engines nga kuan. So na mag-uban guys nga you need to have a more privacy. So na mga spam. So mga kuan na siya, mga ilad-ilad. Okay? So next is bad quality of individual website which might damage whole destination of the image. Okay na may mga kuano kanang mga gamito ng imong website, okay, for bad interests. May napod-uban ang uban guys is non-professional determination of purpose the website is supposed to fulfill. Okay na po uban na mga issues, non-professional determination. So napayuban guys nga makuhaan na nung information ng certain hotel, nga nun gamiton sa mga hackers, okay, mahack ang certain system. Okay, so there are some issues. And most likely guys, kaya mga credit card phishing, kanang naay mo transact sa computer and they can hack your credit card informations. Sometimes guys uh napoy uban nga website guys it's not working. Then napoy uban gud guys na they will make or imitate your website. Okay, they imitate website na matuo ka nga website na sa company but it's not. So munang careful ka because there are some disadvantages or threats of internal usage of in the hospitality industry. So you need to check if it is legit or not. Okay, so that's all for this topic for the information technology. So information technology has to a lot help. Okay, there are significant help. They have significant help. The internet itself have significant help to the industry, especially guys for easy transaction, efficient and effective, and it made the job more convenient, especially guys that the hospitality industry is very diverse and we need to make the transaction fast and easy for all our guests to have a not stressable, not hassle or no hassle during their stay. Okay, so they can access their information like sometimes guys they can access how much that they need to pay. Okay, they need to pay for their stay so they can transact it already. They can view it how much would be the cost for their stay. Sometimes they can directly order their food through telephone to through computer. They can do the order. Okay, so those things are really important in hospitality industry. Just imagine the hotel can minimize the usage of electricity if they do the key card. So once the guest is outside, so it will not be a more cost for electricity usage. So dako ba yan na like for example, the entire day wala ang guest, then they leave the aircon turn on, and other facilities inside the hotel. And sometimes guys it also um reduces the cost of fire, the cost of electric problems guys, if there are safety precautions like that. So if they remove the key card, or when once they get out from their room and it's all turned off, so there will be safety as well. Okay, safe from fire and other emergencies. Okay, so thank you for that, and I hope to I hope that you learned something from this discussion, and watch for more videos for this matter. Okay, so the question for this activity that I will have is, what are those advantages using internet or having the information technology? Okay, and what are those advantages as well when you're using the information technology in the hospitality industry? Okay, so what are those advantages and disadvantages? And additional, what are the threats and issues that they face while using the information technology? Okay, so thank you once again. God bless you.